War in the Middle East is never just about land, or religion, or politics. Behind every missile, there is money. Oil worth trillions of dollars moves through this region every year, and a few narrow waterways here control the global economy. So the real question is this a military war or an economic one? The Middle East produces about 30% of the world's oil. That alone makes it powerful. But the real power lies in three narrow choke points: Strait of Hormuz, Bab el-Mandeb, Suez Canal. Together, they control over $3 trillion of global trade every year. Now imagine blocking just one of them. It would be like pinching the main artery of the global economy. Oil prices would surge, shipping costs would explode, and inflation would hit almost every country on Earth. Let's start with the Strait of Hormuz. This tiny waterway is only 33 kilometers wide, yet every day, around 20% of the world's oil passes through it. That's about 20 million barrels of oil per day. If this route shuts down, oil prices could jump 50 to 100% overnight. Now look at who sits right next to this strait: Iran. Iran has long warned that if it is attacked or economically squeezed, it could block the strait, and that would send shockwaves across the global economy. But Hormuz isn't the only pressure point. Farther west lies the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. It connects the Red Sea to the Indian Ocean. About 12% of global trade moves through this route. Recently, ships here have been attacked by missiles and drones. Shipping companies immediately reacted. Some rerouted their vessels around Africa instead. That adds 10 to 15 extra days to a single trip and millions of dollars in extra fuel. Those costs eventually reach you. Higher prices at the store, higher inflation everywhere. We've seen this economic weapon used before. In 1973, during the Arab-Israeli War, oil-producing nations launched an oil embargo. They stopped selling oil to certain Western countries. The result? Oil prices quadrupled. Gas stations in the United States ran out of fuel. Cars lined up for miles. Entire economies slowed down. That moment showed something powerful. Oil can be a weapon. Fast forward to today. Modern warfare includes financial pressure, sanctions, trade restrictions, energy manipulation. For example, sanctions on Iran cut billions from its economy. In response, Iran has repeatedly threatened to disrupt shipping routes. It's a silent tug of war, not just bombs, but banking systems, oil flows, and trade routes. Here's the twist most people miss. The Middle East conflict isn't just regional, it's part of a global power struggle. Why? Because whoever controls energy routes controls economic stability. Countries like the United States, China, and Russia all depend on these routes. China imports massive amounts of Middle Eastern oil. Europe depends heavily on energy shipments through the Suez Canal, and the United States protects many of these routes with its navy. So when tensions rise here, global powers quietly get involved, not just to win wars, but to protect the economic system that keeps the world running. So the next time you hear about conflict in the Middle East, remember something. The real battlefield isn't just cities or borders, it's energy routes, it's trade corridors, it's the global economy. A single blocked strait, a single disrupted shipping lane, and suddenly the entire world feels the shock. Because in today's world, wars aren't fought only with weapons, they're fought with oil, trade, and money. And that economic war is happening right now.